blade tractor doing blade tractor things here. Had a big old oak tree blow down during them storms, or I guess it's an oak, I really don't know what it is. And of course it's being a joker to get pushed around. What's making it hard is there's a limb sticking up high. It's about the same level as my cab, and that's making it hard to, or the top of my hood, and that's making it hard to push. Trying not to get my wheel in the ditch. Come on, Granny. Ain't no busted windshields or broken radiators or nothing like that today. We bad together on the short roads, maybe. It'd be a little easier if I didn't have a box blade behind me. I got it behind me. Darn limbs up high, it just screwing everything up. I can't get on the position on the tree like I want to. See if I can't build me a ramp here. Come on, baby. Push this tree and there's some more behind it. Should have went the other direction pushing it, I guess. There Oh, Daddy. Never underestimate Dylan Joyce in a front end blade. I built me a ramp. You see right over there. I built me a ramp. I broke that limb off. Now we can do something. See that ramp I built where my front wheels went on it. Now I got that limb broke off. Never underestimate a dumb redneck with lots of horsepower. Alright, maybe we can tighten the rest of these limbs up now. Then I'll have to take the box plate and straighten it up. This blade's handy as a pocket on a t-shirt, but man, it's hard on the tractor. Just don't jump over my brush guard, we'll be alright. Come on. I'm all but done if you'll quit being a cross-headed nitty buggers. Heck, gum you. Hey. Hooked under the actual plate instead of up there riding on the get it hooked up under the actual plate instead of riding up there on the brush guard. Well, that's good enough. It's past where the field boundary was. We'll try it one more thing. Now I'm gonna jump over. Alright. I guess we need to check all of our tires, make sure they're all still up. I had this awesome shot planned. Your early bird light's still on. It is Thursday, April the 17th. It is actually Daddy's birthday today, so happy birthday, Pops. 1:30. I spent all morning running the blade
and the box blade and the do-all on my farm and the farm that I got rented here. Dylan's planting corn. He's planting 45 acres on the Page farm. As soon as he gets done with it, he's gonna move to my farm, start planting corn on it, and I'm planting beans on my rented farm. So all my crops gonna be planted in one day, but gotta back up here, get filled up with seed, and get everything set up. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the mask, the co-op had a bunch of leftover C+ graphite, and they asked if I wanted it, said it'd be free of charge. I said, yeah, I guess. So they treated it. And if y'all heard us talk about it before, that C+, it's kind of like a micronutrient package supposed to help your beans get up faster. I don't know. We've kind of had mixed results with it, but it is some nasty stuff. You can kind of see how it's got a little gray tint to it there. It is some dirty, nasty stuff. And I don't want to breathe all that stuff in. And we are planting. We're over here at the haunted house. It's back over there. But 20 acres and 4 fields. So it's going to take some time. Most of it will be planting inrows. Planted all the inrows and it's over half the field. But that's all right. As you can see, this is beans in behind beans, so probably a good thing we got the C+ graphite on it. Also got the beans treated with a fungicide and an insecticide. Co-op came yesterday and spread the fertilizer. They spread some potash, some sulfur, AMS, ammonium sulfate, and some stuff called MicroZinc, which is a micronutrient package. I really wanted some zinc and some boron, but the MicroZinc was the only way you could get it, because I pulled the soil test and it was low on zinc and boron, but they assured me that MicroZinc would get me up to the nutrient levels I needed. So Auto steering, planting, good luck. When I rode with other people that had the integrated auto steer, they would get like halfway back on their turn and they'd hit that auto steer button and that thing would zigzag back on the line. But this one, you can do that. You can get halfway back on your line and hit the button and it'll find the line pretty quick and not do all that zigzagging. But Trimble, you kind of got to be close to the line for it to engage right. That one, it'll do good. I really love this. I really love this system. That was a big wet hole last year that I had to plant around, and when that big rain came, water was standing in it. I've worked this farm since 2022. And I think that's the first time that I've ever seen that dry. Now that kind of scares me because it's planting good and pretty, so something's bound to mess it up. Whip her around here. This little triangle is all I like. And it remains to be seen, but get it planted. That'll be it for full season soybeans. Other than spotting some in, we're going to give them early beans another week or so. But let's see how much it says we like. 0.4 acres. Yeah, you can see it right here where I worked up. It's kind of a hole. It really needs the box blade. And we was going to get the trackhoe and dig us a trench to the ditch over there, but that didn't happen. Well, triangle will be it. That's it for full season soybeans. Version 1.0. We'll see if we gotta do that first 100 acres over again. Right now our main objective is corn. Let's get some corn in the ground. That's about right. We liked 117 acres. They called it 116.2. Plus the 106 from before, that brings it to 222. No, 230. Hell, I don't know. It's over 200. I know that.